Guess what? During the month of June, Big City Burger will donate 50 cents to Channel 8 for every sundae, float, and shake sold. Fast, friendly service and a large selection of ice cream flavors and toppings are waiting for you now. So come on down to Big City Burger and help support Channel 8. It's worth every bite.
We've all been waiting for. This is Channel 8's very first live news broadcast. We're here live in the Channel 8 studio right now. And in the news tonight, Unalaska gets a new magistrate. The airport will be closed a few days next week, and Unalaska also gets its first paved street. Unalaska got a new magistrate this week. Her name is Kathy Murphy, and she came to us from Petersburg, Alaska, where she was practicing law. We've got an interview with Kathy on the Unalaska This Week show tomorrow, so look for that. The Unalaska Airport will be closed this Saturday noon through Sunday noon, and again all day Wednesday, July 20th for paving. All of the airlines will be adjusting their flights to correspond with this closure. Margaret Air will have 2 flights a day, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday of next week. Northern Air Cargo will shift their cargo flights to the morning and will be arriving at 10:15 in the morning. Penn Air will have 1 flight at 1 o'clock Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The airport is scheduled to reopen July 21st at 1 o'clock. Well, Carl's got the jump on everybody else today by getting the very first paved street in town. The one-way street leading to the apartments got paved today. Another street in town is going to get paved, and that's the street leading to the Unice Inn. This project is hoped to be completed by mid-August. Public Works has started ground exploration in the Unice Inn area today. Lack of documentation of what is actually in the ground is causing some problems, though. How to shut off the water and lay new lines without shutting off the water for extensive periods of time. Public Works states that these outages could last up to 2 days, so be prepared and stock up on water in the area between Dutch Harbor Taxi and Expedition Island. If all goes well, they should start laying the line late today or early tomorrow. And our weather report from Cape Chernovsky to Nikolsky, it's variable with fog and drizzle, northwest winds gusting 20 knots, dropping to 15 late today, and we'll have 7-foot seas dropping to 4 foot by tomorrow. The Department of Fish and Game announced today that at 12:01 a.m. Saturday, July 16th, Dutch Harbor Food and Bait Fishing Corporation will open to accept herring. For more information, call the Department of Fish and Game at 581-1239.
Sharon, what's happening?
Paul, we're taping. This is live on the air.
Oh no, I blew the show.
This is Flash in Alaska.
Well,
Well,
since
sit down.
I'm here, you want me to sit down anyway?
Yeah, sit down. Gosh, well, gee, how are you?
Fine.
Well, I understand you're going to Sitka sometime soon for some sort of a scientific meeting. Why don't you tell us about that, as long as you're here?
Okay, well, it's this is something that I've been working on for about 2 years, and it's an international scientific symposium on the Bering Sea, the whole Bering Sea, not just our part of it, but the Soviet side of it, and the international waters of the Donut Hole. And the reason I think that's so important is there's about 200 foreign vessels out there fishing every day, all day. Last year they caught about 1 million tons of power. Our total quota on the American side is 1.2 million metric tons, so that's almost as much. We don't know what they're catching, how much. They could be really damaging the resource by catching too much, and we wouldn't know. So it's really to look at that question.
All right. Well, how exactly will this work?
Well, there's a couple different possibilities. It can either be a deal directly with the Soviet Union to say for biological management reasons we need to take jurisdiction over that, or it could involve many different countries. And at this symposium are going to be the Soviets. Are sending a whole research vessel of scientists. There's going to be Japanese, Taiwanese, Polish, Chinese, all to discuss this issue, and there could be some kind of an international agreement that comes comes out of it to control and regulate the fishing and put observers on the boat so that we know what's been taken out of the pond.
Well, Paul, how is this actually going to affect us here in Dutch Harbor?
Well, outside of affecting our future directly, these are the fish that we're going to build our future on for this community. How I see it actually happening here locally and tying in is that the Arctic Research Commission, which is a presidential commission, which is supposed to coordinate scientific activity and to give advice to the National Science Foundation for funding, they're coming here to hold a hearing and to talk to us about what we see are the important research needs and the need for cooperation. And hopefully long term what will come out of it. We see all these vessels from all over the world, research vessels here. We could be a center for that activity. We could have a Bering Sea Marine Science Institute here. We could do a lot of the research right here, and I think that would be especially tremendous for our school because the kids could tie right into it on a work-study program. But I think it's our best shot for ensuring our future. We got to take care of those fish. That's all we've got. Well, I got to go to the ball game. I'm sorry I broke in on you here.
Well, I'm actually glad you did. This has been real interesting. Thanks a lot.
Nice seeing you.
Okay, Paul. Well, folks, that worked out okay. I guess that's our news for tonight. I'd like to mention that tomorrow night, Saturday, and Sunday night at 8 is our regular Unalaska This Week program, and Flash Unalaska will be returning to you every Wednesday and Friday night at 8:30. So keep watching Channel 8. This is Sharon O'Malley. Thanks.